The women's soccer team about to start conference play. We're here with another edition of the Denise Schilte-Brown Show alongside the head coach, Mike Lefko, with you. Coach, you guys are coming off a little stretch. You played at home against Georgia Southern this past week, and then this past weekend on the road against a very tough Texas Tech team. Let's talk about the Georgia Southern match first. Here at home, 5 goals, 5-0 win, and 5 different players scored. I'm sure that must have been nice to see.
Yeah, it was really exciting. Obviously, we have a great team this year. A lot of strong starters, a lot of strong finishers, and to have 5 different people contribute to the goal scoring, it just brings up morale and it kind of shows that, you know, it's tough we're a tough team to defend because I think there's a lot of ability to score goals out there.
Jessica Hamrick had her first career goal.
Yeah.
Deanna Sines had her first goal of the season. Sometimes you have players who are the goal scorers, but is it nice to see some of these girls who work so hard get rewarded with a goal?
Absolutely. I mean, Deanna is in that position so often. And has so much experience that I think we're just so excited for her to score goals because she works so hard on both ends of the ball. And then Hammer has to be a future goal scorer for us. So it's nice to see her coming into her own and getting those opportunities, and we'd like to see more come from Hammer.
Well, this past weekend you guys went on the road to Texas Tech, a team that was ranked number 17 at the time, and it was the first loss of the season. But to go there, quick travel, play a team like that on the road, and to play very well against them, what did you take away from that performance?
You know, I was pretty excited about the challenge. We haven't done a lot of split weekends where you play at home and then you travel and you play away. It was a ranked team, it was on their turf, and we hadn't played on turf all season, and that really is a factor in the game. So I was excited for all the elements that we had facing us, and I think that the girls are taking that approach too. And I felt like we did really, really well. I mean, we had more corner kicks, we had more shots on goal. We generated a lot of opportunities. That's a very good team, Texas Tech. So a little bit frustrating the goals that we let up, but I know that I know that we can do a lot better on that end of the ball.
I didn't mention the time, double overtime too, so it was
2 minutes
really
left,
down to the wire. So yes, you did play them neck and neck, and as you said, more shots, more corner kicks. Did you tell that team, or did they know? Did your girls know that, hey, we played just as well and probably better than them on that day?
You know, it was a little bit of a sloppy goal, so there wasn't a lot to say at the end of the game. The team's overall performance was good. Kat made some good saves in goal, but you know, when you kind of give up some goals like that, there's not a whole lot you can say. You played well, didn't get the results. You need to score more goals. You know, have to be a little bit tidier in net. If that happens, you win those games. So, you know, you got to refocus for the next game and take away what you can to grow from that game. And I think they have the maturity to do that.
Well, coming up, we'll talk with sophomore Ocean Parr and then preview the start of conference play when we return here on the Denise Schilte-Brown Show.
Looking for an individual or family health care plan? Or maybe a dental policy? Look no further than the Tampa Florida Blue Centers in West Shore, Carrollwood, and Pinellas Park. For more information, go to floridablue.com or call the number on the screen.
This is where the legends live, waiting for someone with better innovation. From the brand that reinvented the t-shirt comes the Under Armour Speedform Apollo. This is our rocket ship.
Here with sophomore Ocean Parr. And Ocean, we want to talk a little bit about the start of your sophomore season. It's still kind of early going in this sophomore year for you. Second season of college soccer. Hasn't been any different, or is it kind of the same in year 2?
Yeah, I think it's kind of different. I feel better, more confident. I kind of noticed that like last year I felt more like a freshman and I was kind of playing, I guess, timid and kind of like a freshman. But this year I feel a bit more confident and yeah.
Has it helped the bond that you guys have in your team? It seems like this is a very close-knit group, and it seems like that's paid off with a lot of wins so far to start the year.
Yeah, I think our chemistry is really showing this year on the field, and me personally, I got to know my players more, so I kind of know where to play the ball, and I know where Liv's going to be and stuff like that, so yeah.
How important is it, as you said, to communicate and understand where everyone is on that field to have that good, cohesive offense?
It's huge because if we don't communicate, we have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know where I'm going to get the ball. I don't know, like Liv doesn't know where I want the ball if I don't ask for it or stuff like that.
4 goals already in your sophomore year and still a lot of soccer left. Seems like you've had the start of a breakout season so far.
I think I'm just kind of taking more chances. So if I get the ball, I'll kind of just turn and shoot, and I'm just looking for a shot whenever I can get it, because it's hard to kind of look for the perfect shot. You're not going to get the perfect shot, so I guess I'm just taking more chances.
Well, we're back here at Corbett Stadium taping this right now, and you guys have a big weekend coming up, including on Thursday, start of conference play and a match against Connecticut. You remember that match from last year, conference
Yes, I do.
championship, hard fought. What are you guys excited about the chance to play Connecticut again here?
Well, we're excited to just do our best and win. I think our game against Texas kind of fueled our fire to do well, and we're happy about our run so far. We've done great, but we're not content. Like, we want the win. We want to win the season.
Well, that's sophomore Ocean Parr. When we return, more with the head coach here on the Denise Schilte-Brown Show.
Once again, Tampa General Hospital is proud to be named the #1 hospital in Tampa Bay by U.S. News & World Report, and recognized as one of America's best hospitals in 4 specialties: cardiology and heart surgery, nephrology, orthopedics, and urology. #1 in Tampa Bay, again, and one of America's best. Tampa General Hospital, trusted for our expertise, chosen for our care.
We just talked with sophomore Ocean Parr, and Coach, I want to ask you, her goal-scoring ability, she has really broken out here in her sophomore season. What does that bring to your team as another offensive weapon?
Absolutely. I mean, Ocean is fast, she's hard, and she can shoot with both feet, so she's an absolute threat to teams. It's exciting because you have that variation. Up top, you have Hammer, who can come in and score goals up there and hold the ball back to goal and get him behind you. Ocean can do all 3, and then you have Letitia, who's been injured lately, but is an absolute threat up there. So, Ocean coming into her own, it really helps us. It makes us more dynamic off the bench.
Really has been a powerful offensive USF team this year. Start of conference play now for the Bulls, and last year you guys really did well in the conference. Is it almost like the start of a second season now, playing all these familiar teams?
Absolutely. You really try to forget what's happened in the past. You hope that helps you down the road. But now you want to go after the goal of winning a conference championship, which is exciting for every school. So you get to have this new exciting season, take over, and I think what a way to kick it off. That we remember UConn here, we remember the PKs, we remember how it felt, and that's an important motivator, I think, going into the game. We're excited to play them. They're a very good side. I think it's good for the conference to have us open up.
That's coming up Thursday right here at Corbett, and as you said, last year it was here on this field. Yes. Conference championship game, hard-fought game, goes to penalty kicks, UConn wins. So with everyone remembering that on both sides, how do you not let the emotions of last year get in the way of playing a good soccer match?
I think you use those emotions to not get in the way, but to propel you forward, to be excited about the game, to want the challenge, to add energy, hopefully to get fans into the stands. We're here, we're at Corbett Stadium. This is where we're at our best. So as long as we bring our best, I think that'll be a great game.
A huge game, but in the long run, ultimately just one game and just the start of conference play. And you have another one coming up on Sunday.
There's no such thing as just one game.
Just one big game.
Every game is important, and then you move to the next one. So we try to treat every game like it's the last.
So with the start of conference play here and 2 matches at home, is it nice to be able to be home now for a little bit?
Oh my gosh, so nice. I feel like we've been on the road so much, and the girls have been amazing road warriors. But it'll just be nice to be in our own locker room, our own stadium, have our own control over everything. It'll be great.
Well, that's all coming up this weekend, a match against Connecticut Thursday night right here at Corbett Stadium, and then Sunday the team is home as well. Thanks for watching this edition of the Denise Schilte-Brown Show.
Go Bulls!